Hi guys, today's Tuesday the 2nd of July and I am cycle day 14, and those of you who are following me, you know I'm Ingrid. I'm trying for baby number 6. I'm married to Aaron. I already have 2 beautiful daughters and 3 lovely sons, and I'm hopefully trying to gender sway pink just for a bit of fun. We've incorporated quite a lot like the Shettles method and diet and things like that. With the new moon and the Chinese gender calendar, and we've done it purely for fun, just to balance out the numbers. We do not care what we're given, but obviously because now it's got to the point where I've been trying, which feels a lifetime because I'm now cycle 5 after a miscarriage, we've sort of hit a few things on the head. So Chinese gender calendar, I'm not particularly worried about that now because we are on boy, and I'm on boy now until I think September. It is a new moon phase, which is amazing. I still burn my Himalayan salt lamps, so that's all in swing. But we've had to also take out the ovulation side of things because, as you guys know, I ovulated late last cycle. I'm a 29 day cycle, but I ovulated quite strangely on cycle day 20 last month. Go back on my videos if you haven't seen them. It'll give you the complete and utter update of all my trials and tribulations, OPK sticks, miscarriage story and everything if you haven't followed already. Thank you so much also for subscribing. My subscribers are creeping up gradually, which is great, and I just want to get to 500 to give away that free gift, which would be lovely. And don't forget thumbs up at the end of the video because that always helps me. I don't like seeing thumbs down, but hey, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So let's get on with it. So today I'm cycle day 14. Currently CM is there and I'm feeling little niggles on my right side this month, so I think things are in gear to ovulate. I've been doing OPK sticks and they've been really stressing me out. I had a couple of 1 steps left over, which are the cheapies from Amazon. Rainbow Mama's using those at the moment. Check out her channel if you haven't already. She is amazing and she's been using them and she thinks they're quite good, but she's got hers in a cassette form, which I haven't. These are just like cheapy strips. I had a few left of those, and I also bought some from Pound Shop. I thought I'm not going to use my digital advance until I get to like day 12, day 13, because I just can't afford that sort of money to keep doing it and testing. And they say when you get a flashy face on the advance, you can test twice a day. Well, that got me through a lot of cartridges, as you know, last cycle. So this time I've done my cheapy strips since day 7. And I've had faint lines day 7 and day 8, and then they went to literally 0 after that, which really sort of stumped me. But we've been currently having quite a lot of hot, humid weather here. It's been reaching like 30 degrees in the sunshine, and in the car, sorry about this guys, like 35. So I have literally been caning the water. I'm talking big bottles like that I've done with ice and water, and I've been drinking like 3 or 4 of those a day on top of my peppermint tea in the morning, my oat milk latte in the afternoon. I've been really drinking a lot, so I don't know whether my urine's been too weak to detect a line. It's really baffled me and stressed me out. I'll show you in a second. However, now I'm cycle day 14, one would think that I would be getting to that real strong progression line. It hasn't happened like that for me today. However, I started with my digital yesterday and got the circle, which you always get to get your baseline reading, so it wouldn't matter if I was peak fertility. My first try with an advance, it's absolutely the same for everyone. You will always get a circle with the purple, advanced, clear blue digital. You test with preferably morning urine, first morning urine with these digitals, not afternoon like the cheapy strips, and you will always get a circle. So that's what I got yesterday, and I used afternoon urine, and I tried to hold my pee for at least 2-3 hours, but it's really difficult because, like I say, I was in the garden sunbathing and playing with the little one, on a food shop, rushing around, drinking lots and lots and lots of fluid because it's hot and I really want to increase my water, like I said last time, to get my CM to the paramount. And it was a weak sample, but I got my circle. And today I did first morning urine and I got a flashy face, which I was chuffed about. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, sorry, actually, I tested day before yesterday and got the circle. Then yesterday was cycle day 13 and I got a flashy face, which was great. Cycle day 13, brilliant. And then today, first morning urine, another flashy face, which is great, but I've only got 6 cartridges, so I've got 3 left. I'm not buying any more, and I'm just testing once a day. And so I'll test again tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. And if I still get a flashy face, I'm just going to go on how I feel and the cheapy strips, because I've got an abundance of those. So I'm just going to use that just for this month and see how I get on. So I will let you know, I'll show you how I've been feeling. I updated you a week ago, and I'm just going to give you a really quick update on how I feel. So I'm just trying to think. So we went into, get my little diary out. I've loved hearing all of your comments as well. And I'm going to show you basically what's in my fridge today. I've been shopping just to show you what I'm eating, because I am incorporating the magnesium and calcium diet for this baby girl swing. I'm also drinking a lot of water, and I will show you what I'm doing in a second. So cycle day 1 for me, as you know, was June, oh gosh, what are we on? June the 19th, which was my first day when Aunt Flo showed. And what are we on today? This month has flown, hasn't it? I can't believe it's the 2nd of July. So yeah, I started my OPKs on day 6, and this is what I got day 6. So a very faint line. So that was, I finished my period on day 4, had spitty spotty on day 5. So I was getting that, and I thought, well, do you know what? That's what I got last time on day 6, 7 and 8. Well, on one of my cycles. So I was getting quite hopeful, and my CM started on day 6. That was with morning pee. Day 7, medium creamy lotiony. So I got the nothing the day after my period on day 5 of CM, and then day 6 my CM kicked in, which is normal. I normally am dry for 1 to 2 days, then the watery CM comes, then it goes lotiony after about 24 hours, then I get my fertile. But anyway, this was like a medium creamy, and that was how it looked. These are my, so that's the dark one's the control line, obviously, and then these are the lines. And that was afternoon pee, and basically the first one there is afternoon at 2 o'clock, and these are evening. So again, I'm thinking day 7, they're getting darker. Okay, well maybe I'm going to ovulate early. But then the hot weather really creeps in. This is where we get, on Wednesday, it was like 27 to 30 degrees. It was quite hot for us, so we're drinking lots. Again, creamy CM, and look, there's a faint line, still a negative, but there's a faint line. And these are all my cheapy strips. So now I'm using pound shop ones mixed with the bargain buy ones. So the red ones are just a cheap, like Dollar Tree you have, and mixed with the one steps as well. This is day 9 on Thursday. CM was flowing. I'm talking, I'm getting through 2 panty liners a day, which is good to me. I want CM, I really do. It helps the sperm, it helps the semen. It's really good when you're trying to conceive to have CM. And it's also good, obviously, anyway, because you don't want any bacterial infections. So I'm drinking lots, but it is having a negative effect on these strips. Look, hardly a thing, like a squinty line. And I'm thinking, this isn't good. This is like Thursday. Day 10, look, a very faint line. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting baffled here. Day 11, very faint line, you can hardly see it, negative. Sunday I drank loads. We were at a football tournament, it was horrendous heat, and I said I started my digital, so I'm going to show you what I got on my digital, as in I've pulled the digital strips thing out. I know you're not meant to, before anyone says. So my cheapies, I did 1 in the morning, that's the 1 steps that I had left, and 1 in the afternoon. Faint lines, they're all negative up to now, the cheapy strips. Day 12 is this, when I pulled it out. Nothing, can't see a thing. Not even a faint line, nothing. That's day 12. So that's Sunday, day 12, and that's afternoon pee. But I've been at a football tournament, and I literally, this is my daughter's juice from school. But as in my older daughter, my little one, she's left it at home by mistake. But my bottles are double the size of this, and I had iced water, and I got through 2 of those. You can't have that, that's juice. You're not allowed juice. Hey, and I'll get you a drink in a sec. So, I'll get you a treat. I'm just going to sort her out, 1 sec. Oh, she wanted just a little drink. So, you've got to go in there now. Go on, I'll be 2 seconds. So, yeah, I start my digitals in the afternoon, but my worry was that my urine might have been too diluted. Anyhow, I thought I'd do it because I started to feel a little bit like I should start my digitals just in case I do have peak ovulation, day 14, 15, like the time before last. Nothing. And then day 13, I've not got any symptoms apart from CM, obviously, for me. Day 13 was my flashy. There's a squinty on there, and it is a real, sorry about the light, hang on. It's a squinter, it's there. real squinty line. And I know there's a couple of people who said don't pull these cartridges apart, but for me they give quite a good baseline reading anyway. It shows you progression. I don't care what anyone says, it might not be what you want to read straight away, but I'm just keeping them anyway. So day 13, which was yesterday, flashy face started and I had quite a lot of CM. So I don't know whether the CM is that's probably to do with my increase of water intake. But anyhow, day 13, no niggles at all, just CM and a digital flashy. And then today, morning urine, day 14, it's getting darker. There you go, you can quite blatantly see that is a really good line. So I think with a line like that, I reckon I'm probably going to have peak ovulation day 16, day 17. Which brings me on to the baby dancing. We have gone relaxed approach this time. I've not pushed it with Aaron because, like I say, we did it literally every day bar 3 last time. So we baby danced day 7, we baby danced day 9, and we baby danced day 13, and that's what we've done so far. And it's been, was it day 7? No, we did day 7, day 10. That's right, this month we've done day 7, day 10 and day 12 so far. So we missed last night and we're going to do tonight, and then we were just doing it as and when we felt like it. So we did day 7 to get the ball rolling, didn't feel like it was too hot, and then so we've done day 7, day 10 and day 12, and I'm quite happy with that. So it's been quite a bit spaced out this time and it's been enjoyable. But another thing I haven't adapted, which is meant to be missionary, it's meant to be shallow penetration, no big O for the shuttles. Well, this time I've not been so religious on that because I've done the shallow and we've done the position and all that, but it was just getting to the point where I was getting all tensed up. And another lady commented, and it's so nice, she did say it might help you to relax more, and if you do have a big O, it doesn't really matter, because she's had 2 girls, and although it does alter your vaginal fluid inside, that's what that's what helps the female swim survive, because it's acid if you don't have the big O and alkaline if you do, which promotes boy. But I'm thinking, to be honest, it's quite far from ovulation anyway, so what I was thinking is if any survive inside me, they're going to be girls, because the boys only survive for 12 to 24 hours, whereas the girls are meant to survive up to the 72 hours. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the whole theory. Girls are slower swimmers, longer survivors. Boys are more fragile, faster, and they don't survive as long. So you've got these little fast swimmers that are really, really super quick and get to the egg first, but they only survive 12 to 24 hours. And then you've got these real ones, slow and steady, win the race, the fat little sperm that take ages to get to there, and they live up to 72 hours, and they're the female. So I'm thinking, even if I have had a big O, I'm probably a good 3 or 4 days away from ovulation, so it doesn't matter. So that was my theory. So we did get a bit carried away the last couple of times, but I felt quite good because it was nice. It's summertime, we're trying to be a bit more relaxed, so hey, all's good. So yeah, Shettel's method is in place, new moon's in place, diet's in place, and I've still got a flashy face on day 14 and lots of CM. Now that brings me on to what I'm eating. A lot of you said, what are you eating? Well, for quickness, a lot of the time when I do food shops, I go to Waitrose, and that's a typical lunch which I adore, which is quinoa, lentils. I try and steer clear of pasta, although I will be honest, I've had pasta a couple of times over the last fortnight because it's fresh pasta and I only have literally a child's amount. I probably have a lot more salad and vegetables with mine, whereas my husband will have a normal portion, and so will my 11 and 13-year-old. They have like a normal portion with cut up cucumber and pepper and things, whereas I do the same amount that I would for my 7-year-old and 4-year-old for me, because the girl diet unfortunately isn't trying to abstain from potassium and big bulky foods. So pasta, potato, all processed meats you steer clear of. I don't like mashed potato anyway. I'm not a massive lover of pasta. I'd always opt for corn over red meat. I like vegetarian sausages rather than real sausages. So I'm pretty much there anyway. And I am a frugal eater. I prefer to graze on berries and nuts and things anyway. So yeah, a typical breakfast for me, like I showed you in the other vids, would be the granola berries, and that would be if I've got time. Today, however, I've had a satsuma and a cereal bar and an oat milk decaf latte on the go because we've been really busy. I'm going to go for a really long walk with my friend Kate in a minute with her baby Nancy, which I'm really looking forward to. So exercise, if you can exercise loads, even if it's a walk a day, it's amazing for your fertility. But this is what I eat. Something like that is a typical lunch, and I will probably have a Satsuma again after that, because citrus fruit is amazing for the baby girl diet. I've already eaten blueberries and raspberries as a snack. I'm just getting up because I'm showing you my fridge. Take no notice of my kitchen. I'm in the middle of cleaning it. And okay, my fridge isn't super organised, okay? I have all my like condiments here in the fridge. Red milk for my husband, he likes skim milk. Full fat for the girl, for the children. I have oat milk. Sometimes I mix it up with the skimmed. My little boy adores chocolate milk. She adores ice pops, as you can tell. Sorry, I don't want to bore you on this video. I did get a few thumbs down on the last. Here you go. There you go. Right. So, up here is where I keep my yogurts. Now, this is the Greek style yogurt I will try and use a lot, but I am into this at the moment. I don't know whether you can get similar across the waters, but this is Rachel's Organic Greek style. Get it in Waitrose, but you can get it in Tesco's, Asda, wherever. The kids love the vanilla. Hang on, I'm trying to Can you see me doing that? Yeah, the kids love vanilla because it tastes like custard, and they'll have that with fruit. And I really like the ginger one, and ginger is amazing for fertility, and that is proper lumps of ginger in there. My children love the little Peppa Pigs. Yeah, this is lovely, the tomato and chili, but I'm trying not to have tomatoes because tomatoes aren't good on the baby girl diet. But I have had the tomato and chili, just a very small amount, on some prawns. Prawns and fish are amazing on the baby girl diet. Prawns and fish and white meat if you do want your meat. Now, I just normally get a pack of prawns like that, and I'm happy with those on a salad. That is lovely, and I might put some quinoa with it. That would be what I'd eat. I'm doing this because a lady did say, what sort of things do I eat apart from what I showed last time, and I suppose that was more of a winter type food, like the vegetarian sausages and mash, and we had macaroni cheese last night, which I only had the tiniest amount. But yeah, I do enjoy scrambled eggs, good source of protein. I do like that probably once a fortnight. That's another good quick one for a baby girl diet. But as you can see, I have tons of berries. We're talking blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, more raspberries and grapes. I love my limes. Oops, that's gone across the floor. That is corn that I've got left over from the other night, which I'm going to basically, that's been in the fridge for a day. I'm going to mix up some tomato sauce and pasta tonight, and the kids will have a spaghetti bolognese, and I'm going to have prawns. But I didn't want to bore you, but that's sort of my vegetable. And then broccoli, spinach. I literally am grazing this weather because it is so hot. So tonight I've got pumpkin and pine nut pasta in the fridge as well. I might do a few parcels of that with the prawns on the side. I haven't quite decided. But really, if you can just think to yourself, frugal, lots of seeds, lots of pulses, that sort of thing. But that's what's in my fridge basically. You've got all the yogurts and the milk, all the yogurts and the eggs and cheese on top. And then cheese is not meant to be the hard salty stuff. You're much better off if you can get the cream cheese, although I've bought a very mild cheddar, and if you grate that, it's far less calories, and also you're getting calcium. And like I say, I'm mixing oat milk up with a bit of skim now and then, and that's what I'm doing basically. So I hope that helps you. I never eat things like salty crisps or anything like that. This is a really slapdash video because I'm conscious of the time. I am sorry, I've literally got 25 minutes to peg out washing and have something to eat and get to my friends who lives up the road. But I just wanted to give you an update really, saying I will give you another video when I'm on my 2-week wait. I tried to do a live, it won't let me do it on a mobile. I've got to log into my laptop, which I can't be bothered to do at the moment, but I will do a live in the next month or so, I promise. I'm trying to get Aaron on board with a question and answers video, but he's quite shy, so he's a bit like not wanting to do it at the moment. So that would be good, wouldn't it? A little questions and answers. But yeah, day 14, very pale line on my OPK. I will go through my OPK sticks very soon with you when I've got all of them. But yeah, have a lovely day today. Lovely to talk to you. Please thumbs up this video. Baby dust to you all. I'm still on my B6 and magnesium. I've been taking that daily. I'm going to continue that right up until I get to my 2-week wait. And then I will... well, it's such a low dose, I probably will carry on taking that. They say if it's a high dose, take it through ovulation, but then sort of ease up and check with your health provider. But I'm on a very low dose. It's like 375 milligrams in a tablet. But I've been taking my pregnant care, been taking the magnesium, but I definitely won't be taking the vitamin C through my 2-week wait. And I've not had one today because I've had such a lot of vitamin C through fruit and berries and whole food. And I prefer the whole food than the vitamin supplements. And loads of peppermint tea. It's an absolute brilliant one for the baby girl. And it tastes nice when you get back to that, and it's quite cool. So if you've sort of forgotten it's on the side and had to change a nappy or go and peg washing out like I do, it's a nice one to come back to. So milkshakes, if you go for skinny milkshakes this time, or iced milky coffees, or water, anything like that, or fresh lemon and lime and ginger in boiled water I have with Manuka honey, that's a really nice one. But literally, if you just think little and often for a girl diet, and I have been doing it since August last year, so I've not had any red meat, I've not had hardly, well, the tomato form I've ever had is just a little bit of sauce, like I showed you, that's pre-made from Waitrose, which is just basil, garlic and tomatoes. I've had that probably since August a few times. So yeah, just sort of steer clear of the bananas, the pasta, the potatoes, the things like that, heavy, bulky food like that. If you really are taking this fully on board, you want to stop baby dancing 2 days before ovulation. It is a risky one. I got pregnant like that 3 years ago by doing it. I stopped on day 11, ovulated on day 14, fell for my girl. But this time it'd be very interesting to see whether the ovulation plays a major role. It's like an experiment. Will I get blue? Will I get pink? I don't know, but just fingers crossed I get pregnant. I'm so excited now. I'm going to go now. Love you all. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please like the videos. Love to you all, and baby dust. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you'd like to know, or ask me any questions. And remember, that tree is growing, so if I can't answer, someone else will. Love you all. Bye.